Hey guys, do you feel that your wife has been shutting down on you? I'm going to give you 4 reasons on why she might be doing that and what it looks like, and then giving you some solutions as well. Hi, I'm Suzette, the Marriage Warrior, and I'm here to empower men on how to be empowered husbands. And today we're going to talk about what it looks like for her to shut down. Is she like avoiding you, moody, trying to not have sex with you maybe? I mean, some of these things are evident that she is shutting down, and you got to figure out what that looks like and what to do about it. So I'm going to help you. So here's the first thing you might notice if she's shutting down. If she's shutting down and pulling away from you, the main reason she might be doing that is because she feels devalued by you. And that means she's not feeling like you're keeping her as a priority, and that, you know, everything else comes before your life, and that she might be having to tell you to do things with the kids instead of, you know, you taking a lead. And it also might be that you're not taking her on dates. I mean, you're not seeming real interested in her. So she feels devalued by you. Now, if she's feeling that, what you need to do is just start dating your wife. If you can try to find some things for y'all to do, and you notice that even if we're doing things, we're going to the movies, we're going to dinner, and she's still pulling away, she's kind of not present, then again, she's shutting down because she feels devalued. So you probably need to figure out what her love languages are, what floats her boat. And if you can start to really notice her and learn her better, then you'll know what ministers to her, what kind of makes her feel good, and then she won't feel as devalued. The second reason is you don't know how to nurture her. Like, you don't really know your wife. And if you don't know your wife and what makes her happy, what doesn't, and you think, well, I'm making more money and that doesn't seem to make her happy, and I'm doing the dishes and that doesn't seem to make her happy, then she's not connecting with you. You need to learn how to connect better. Conversation helps you connect better. Learning how to listen to her in an active listening way helps you connect better. And then learning, when you learn her love languages, you have to realize that women need security first. Even if their love language is gifts or affirmation or affection, physical affection, then that doesn't really make her feel valued by you. So you got to look at, am I prioritizing her? Am I answering her calls when she calls? If she's having an emotional day, am I present with that? Do I remember throughout the day that she's having an emotional day and being able to talk to her about it when I get home? I mean, if you guys don't understand your own wife, then you're not going to know how to nurture her, and she's going to pull away, shut down because she doesn't feel nurtured. Number 3 is because she may be having a trigger happening in her core as a result of y'all's disconnection. So what is that trigger? Well, if she doesn't feel valued by you, and then you know a little bit about her history, and she had a piece of crap dad who didn't value her either, then you're going to trigger some of that by things that you are doing or are not doing. So you got to really look at that and say, okay, if she's feeling devalued by me, I remember she told me a story about her dad, and her dad didn't do this or was not there, and then I'm being absent again. She's telling me I'm working too much. It's not that you have to, you know, share so much of your time. It's just what you do with the quality of time to meet that need. Otherwise, number 4 is she's going to have a constant triggering going on. I was little, my dad didn't value me, and then I'm older and my husband doesn't value me. So you do have to understand what her history is if you're stepping on landmines and not knowing it, and then she's shutting down as a result of that. You need to pull her into some communication. Just set some time aside. You might even want to tell her, hey, tonight when I get home, I know things have kind of been tense between us, and I want us to just talk, or I want to take you to dinner, and then just talk to her about what's going on for her. Ask probing questions. Don't think it's going to cause an argument. She might get emotional. Don't be scared of that. Just stay in the game and actively listening. If you can actively listen to your wife, which means you do not interrupt and you don't try to defend yourself, and she's telling you things about you just listen and see if there's any room for you to change some things. And then don't forget, you can tell her things about her, just not through a defensive posture. Meaning, if she's telling you this about you, and then you go and you say, well, you do this, and I don't like it when you do this either, you're not going to get anywhere. And remember, I'm trying to empower you husbands to lead properly to where you can get out of some of these arguments that don't go anywhere. So if you can just learn to get a time set aside, probe in her, and that's going to make her feel valuable just by you probing. It looks like you care. And then let her start talking. Don't interrupt her. Actively listen as she's talking. And then if you have something to say about something you want her to change or something you're not happy with either, make it another topic and then bring that up and bring it to the floor as well, to where y'all can actually talk about some of these and bring to solution. Some compromise is what you're looking for. You want to try to compromise. And that's what I have to say about that topic right now. So if you like this and you want to share it or you want to have more content, just press the subscribe button and we will give you more to come.